Now y'all can hear me. Sorry about that. Have mic switch to output. Yeah, I just heard myself. All right. Yeah. It's the Ike's Tech Talk weekly live stream. Y'all know how it goes down on Thursday night with your boy Ike. Yeah. I had to redo the intro. My bad. My bad. All right, my bad. Yeah. Was fashionably late. Was lost a little bit of track of time. Was busy, but yeah, sorry guys. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. No. It wasn't you guys. It wasn't you guys. It was me. It was me. I had the mic output not, yeah, at the right place. We're good. I mean, uh, yeah. We're good. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get through roll call and unpack what was announced at Unpack. Um, they unloaded a Beast S24 Ultra. Looks like the S24 Plus looks to be respectable. They definitely buffed that bad boy in some areas where it needed to be buffed. Oh, Google over there snapping. Yo, I don't know. I could probably see my eye. I think I'm allergic to my mom's dog, and I am like having crazy issues right now. So if I'm sniffling a little bit, if I sound a little congested, my eyes are super irritated. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get through roll call. Oh my gosh, here we go. I'm already seeing Mr. Said in the building. So Brad, I see you. What's up, man? Hope everything is good with you. And then Umar said, but will Ike be at the right place? You're right. There you go. And I see LaShawn's in here as well, man. What up? Hope everything is good with you. And then Umar said, not gonna lie, the S24 felt like a S23U with a software update. I don't know. Interesting. He said in the regular S24 is a downgrade because some use Exynos instead of Snapdragon. Well, I mean, have we seen anything on this new Exynos chip yet? I mean, I'm saying obviously Exynos has like its history behind it, but I'm just curious. Maybe they feel as though they fixed it or something. I don't know. Yeah, OnePlus 12 looks really dope, man. Looks really dope. Hey Jojo, what's up? Hope everything is good with you. How was Unpack? I'm not sure if you can talk about how it was, but tell us a little bit how your experience was there, what you enjoyed, some of the things that you saw. So yeah. Shay, Queen of Steeler Nation, Kennedy in the building. What up? What up? Hope everything is good with you. And then I didn't say what's up to him, but what's up, Barry? Hope everything's good with you too, homie. Hey Jeff, blessings on your day, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Oh yeah, I was saying, where's Ike at? Yeah. Yo, Ron, what's up? What's up? I replied to your tweet too. That was like super close to showtime. I don't even know if did I end up tweeting it out? I don't know. That's whatever. It's already too late. Yeah, know I was late. I was late. Yeah. I was muted. EpiPen and Benadryl. Yeah, I have some what I'm kind of trying to do, and I know that this is probably stupid. Wow, Ron said I crying about Unpacked. I know, right? Um, so what I'm trying to do, like to confirm that it is that I'm sick or not sick, but like allergic to the dog, is I'm trying to see because we drop him back off tomorrow. So if I kind of clear up like kind of quick, then that means yeah, I'm probably allergic to him. Which even still, when he comes, I'll just have Claritin and all that stuff on deck. That should be all right because, like I said, sometimes my parents need a break, and I'm like the only one of the siblings who can kind of take care of the puppers. So yeah. Oh yeah, she knows 100% Hawks, and shout out to you too. I didn't say what's up to you, but yeah, she knows because when I first kind of was thinking about it, I kind of ran it by her too, and she was like, "Yeah, no, it definitely makes sense." Like, the only difference has been that the dog's been here, and we didn't have dogs growing up, so my mom's dog has been with me for like just over a month, and this is the longest I've ever lived with a dog, like the longest I've ever lived with a dog. And this is the only time my like because I have allergies, but this is the longest that they've ever ran, like period. So I don't know. Like I've never had my allergies last almost a month. So it was just kind of weird. But yeah, like I said, I should be straight. I'm just trying to tough it out, because this is the last night. Trying to get sleep is probably the hardest part. But yeah, because like I said, I don't want to take anything and then it clears up because then I won't know for sure. Whereas if he leaves and it kind of clears up, then I know for a fact, for sure it's him. Um Azog said, "Dear Benadryl, yeah, EpiPen, yeah. Benadryl on deck, yeah. EpiPen, I actually got to get a refill on it. I know I'm slacking, y'all. I know. I'm not like I'm so used to dealing with my allergies and stuff like that and stuff that I'm usually like real good with it. And I never put myself in like a crazy bad situation or anything. But yeah, I'm kind of got the itchies and eyes is scratchy and all of that. Yeah, so it stinks, but it is what it is. I gotta help my moms out. He said the dog is your kryptonite. Yeah, man. I guess so. I guess so. Um, Yo, Mims, what up? What up, man? I know you gearing up, dog. Getting ready to buy that Apple Vision Pro, right? I think it's what 2 days from now. Pre-orders for that, or not 2 days. Tomorrow's Friday. This is what Monday, something like that. I know it's like super close or something. Jojo said, first time experience for me, so I was blown away with the presentation. Not necessarily what was announced, but the AV aspect of it. As someone who used to set up AV for events, oh, that's pretty dope. Yeah, because you kind of got like that behind the scenes. Whereas, like when we watch it on YouTube, it's more so like you're just watching like a finished product kind of thing. So that's definitely pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. Yeah, I know. Mess around and pass out, man. Yeah. Scoop said, careful with that. Could be internal things going on. Oh, you talking about Scoop? What are you talking about? You talking about my allergies? I'm just making sure. I'm not missing something. She said each person experiencing it in person is totally different than watching it on your screen. That's definitely true. I've heard that. Yo, and shout out to Scoop too, man. Appreciate you for coming through, big homie. But yeah, you say experiencing it there. I'm sure it's probably different. I would love to go to like one of the events. It doesn't matter which one. Like just to experience it, kind of see what the room is like, the hype, that type of thing. But yeah, if I could obviously choose, I probably would do like maybe a Pixel event or like an Oppo event or a Xiaomi event, something like that. Apple would probably be pretty cool too, because their presentation is pretty dope. Oh, it's tomorrow. Let's go. Mims, you ready to drop that 3,500, bruh? You ready? You ready? Swipe the Amex. Mims got the black card and everything over there. Yo, BG in the building. What up, man? Hope everything is good with you. James Apple. What up? What up? What up? He said it's tomorrow for the Vision Pro. Yes, sir. Are you copping one too, James? Oh, and by the way, dude, solo leveling. I've been liking it so far. It's definitely a little slower, but I'm liking it so far. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Yo, same BG, same. Like for somebody that's that, and the crazy part is, two people who I'm really close with, like in like the content creator space, got to go. Like Galen, that's like my homie. He was able to go, so I was able to talk to him a little bit about it. And then JoJo, I'm pretty close with her too. She was able to go, so it was really dope, man. I was really happy for him. Really happy for him. Oh, he said, yeah, talking about the allergies. Yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna make sure I'm careful with it for sure. Um, Mem said, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to pick one up. Gonna need some luck. I mean, you think it's gonna be like short supply kind of thing, or is it a thing like something else? Because you got to go to the Apple store, or can you like just scan your face with your iPhone? I'm curious about that because I saw like for the fitting process, like you could just like scan using the iPhone or whatever. So I'm wondering if you even have to go to the Apple store to pre-order. But either way, man, like I'm really happy for those who are gonna be picking one up. Like that's gonna be dope to experience, man. I'm definitely getting on this Mixed reality, headset kind of bandwagon. Like what really made me get into it is I saw this clip on Twitter with this guy. He was like working on his car and he had a YouTube video playing like fixed in, the area or whatever. And he was like working on his car like a tutorial. And I was like, yo, that's dope. Cause I've been in a situation where you're trying to like balance the phone on the car and then work on the car and press play and all of that. And he was able to kind of do both. So I was like, that's pretty high. Like it kind of sold me on it. Education is going to be real big with it too, stuff like that. So that's definitely dope, man. He said Metallic Rouge is my shit right now. So 11 follows the web comic to a T. Okay. Metallic Rouge, I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm not familiar with that one. He said they talking about they only making 80K. Oh, maybe it is gonna be hard, dog. Dang. That's gonna be crazy. 80K. Yeah, he said under 100K. That's crazy. Yeah, that thing gonna sell out fast, bro. Like, yeah. Like typically when Apple comes out with like a first generation product, like it gets eaten up, dog. Like people buy the hell out of that. Like even if it has quirks and stuff like that, that first generation, people buy it up. Buy it up, man. So definitely gonna be interesting, man. Can't wait for y'all coverage. Y'all better go hard. 3,500. Y'all better be going hard. Oh, Brad said yes, you can scan your face. Okay, that's dope. So then, like for the well, not for those because Mim said you got to do it through the Apple Store app only anyway. But you're gonna have to try to get in there, do that quick scan, man, and yeah, that's gonna be crazy, man. Definitely let us know, man. If you strike out or whatever, Mims, let us know. He said 80K shows that Apple isn't too confident about the sale, so they're playing it safe. Could be, man. Like I said, I don't know when it comes to all that stuff, man. Like I said, they definitely know 80K is gonna sell, but 3,500 is pretty steep, man. Because honestly, like for my use case, I even feel like the Meta Quest 3 right now is a little too much for me. Because all I would do is sit there and like watch YouTube videos. Like I'm more interested in like those like glasses more so where like you can extend your Windows PC and things like that. Like I'm more interested in that. I think the Meta Quest can do that too. I think. I'm not too sure, but I'm more interested in that aspect, like the productivity side. Because I can sit in bed and have multiple screens. Like that's kind of what would sell me on it. It's like I could have my laptop, have it plugged into my laptop, and have like my laptop screen, and then when I look up I have like 2 or 3 extra screens around that screen and they all work with next to no latency and all that. I know we're probably not there yet or whatever, but that's what would sell me for sure. He said not a lot of people don't drop 3,500. I mean, I get it, but I mean, 3,500 is steep no matter how you look at it. Like I know, like when they announced the price, I already knew I wasn't getting that. Like even foldables, like when they first dropped that 2K was kind of pushing it for me, but like the first fold, I didn't get mine when it launched. I got mine like 6 months after, and I was able to pick one up for like 1,200 from a dude on it wasn't Craigslist at the time. I think it was OfferUp at the time. I was able to pick it up from him for like 1,200. And that's like, I think to this day, that's probably the most I've ever dropped out of pocket for a phone is 1,200. Like cash, like $1,200 out the ATM buying that joint because I had to have that first gen fold. Front screen was absolute garbage, but I had to have it, man. I had to have it. James said you're thinking of the HoloLens. Yeah, so it might have been the HoloLens, but like I said, that's just like my dream type of setup, dude. Because if y'all can't tell, man, I'm lazy. I love to sit in bed, and I would love to sit in bed and still be able to work, and it's still in like perfect 4K in each screen and zero latency, and oh man, like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. He said not all apps will be available on day one. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, it's a whole brand new platform. I kind of expect that. I kind of expect that. But let's go ahead, man. We almost halfway through the show. I actually, came in a little later, whatever. let's go ahead and get into unpacked, man, because Samsung dropped some new devices. Now, I'm probably not gonna focus too hard on the 24 and the 24 Plus, not because I think that there's anything wrong with those. I think the Plus will be really, really solid for a lot of people. But if I was to get one, y'all already know it would 100% be the Ultra. Like I would have to get the Ultra. Where's the other? There it is. Yeah, I would have to get the Ultra. So for me, you know what I'm saying? The 24 and the 24 Plus aren't going to get a lot of love. They never do. Um, I still think the 24 Plus is definitely pointing harder in the right direction than it was last year, coming in with Quad HD now. I think they even upped the battery a little bit on it to kind of match the Ultra a little more closely. Like it's definitely closer. I'm hearing boop boops. I'm making sure I can still hear myself. Like I'm hearing, oh, hold on. What happened? Oh, there we go. Hold on. Why is my equipment stuck? Okay. I think my dock just like rebooted on its own or something. That was weird. Okay, y'all still with me. I just heard the playback. All right, cool, cool, cool. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, S24, S24 Plus, I think are gonna be definitely solid, especially if you can catch them on a deal. S24 Plus, like I said, I'm definitely seeing a better pivot to make the Plus a little bit more competitive because the Plus model, in my opinion, compared to other devices that are in its price category, like the OnePlus 12 is gonna be there, the Pixel 8 Pro is there, like the Plus was kind of getting smacked around a little bit, in my opinion. People might want to argue that, but the Galaxy Plus was kind of getting slapped in all honesty. So I think with the 24 up in the battery, up in the screen and things like that, man, I think it's gonna put it closer in line. I still don't quite think it's to that level, to be honest, because like I look at a OnePlus 12, and in some ways I can compare a OnePlus 12 to an S24 Ultra, not in every way, and that's not a comparison that you necessarily should make, but just saying, like in some ways, you can kind of make that comparison. Um, but yeah, like that plus model needs a little bit of love, man. It does, it does. It doesn't have to have everything that the Ultra has, but it's got to be a little bit of love, a little bit more love. Like it's definitely that weird stepchild device where you're either gonna say to yourself, "I'm more of a casual average consumer. I'm gonna just go with the base model because there's not enough difference to justify that price increase." Or you're gonna be like, you know what? I'll go ahead and spend the extra money, and get all the bells and whistles. It'll only be a few more dollars extra a month. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be in one of those camps regardless. Like the Plus has always been like that weird step petted child device. And it is, gonna be a solid device. It's just, it's kind of tough to justify it. But obviously, me personally, I would be going with Ultra if I was to grab any. So let's talk about the Ultra, man. Mem said the Plus was in no man's. Yeah, exactly. MPT said I considered the Plus, but they're giving less on trading for it. So all said and done, the Ultra is only going to be about $125 more. So I'm picking up the Ultra. Yeah, and like I said, that makes perfect sense to me because then you begin to say to yourself, okay, so for $125 more, what am I getting? I'm getting an extra zoom lens. I'm getting the S Pen. I'm getting a ever so slightly bigger battery. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where you definitely start to look at what you're getting and you're like, okay, cool, I can justify that extra $125. Definitely. So that in my opinion is definitely the move. Let's go ahead and get into the article, man, and see what it's about. I did notice that there is an extra $100 price increase on it. How do y'all feel about that? Um, Nobody was, necessarily spending $1,200 on the S23 device, devices in the previous ones that were that cost, but still to see $100 price increase. Typically, when we're looking at a price increase of any kind, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of, do I feel as though they changed enough or did enough to justify that extra $100? You know what I'm saying? Like looking at Pixel 7 Pro to 8 Pro. Did they do enough to justify the price increase? I think you can kind of go because a lot of the things that they brought to the table with that were software related. And I'm not saying that software shouldn't tack on extra money on a phone, depending on the R&D cost for that or whatever, it should. But like I said, I always look at it from that perspective of for that extra $100, what are you getting over the previous model at $1,200? So just kind of how I look at it. But Galaxy S24 Ultra gets titanium flat display, no 10x telephoto, and higher $1,300 price. So Samsung has just announced the S24 Ultra, latest flagship, new specs, slight redesign, higher starting price point, um, candy bar style, 6.8-inch display, quad HD, variable refresh rate between 1 and 120 hertz, typical stuff. 2,600 nits, so they bumped up the nits by 1,000. And supposedly the display is also less reflective. They actually reduced the reflectiveness. And if you've used the OnePlus Open, the inside screen, how it's like kind of almost looks like it's kind of matte or whatever, if that's like the best way to describe it. It's kind of hard to, I don't know if I'll be able to show that, but let me see. Top down. Oh, let me remove this. But like it's less, it's like it's less reflective. Like even now, like I'm shining the light on it. Let me turn it down a little bit. I'm shining the light, like y'all can see dead on it, and it's just like really, really like almost matte kind of. And that's kind of what I would think they're gonna do with the S24. And it's like if they're doing that, I prefer that to just going brighter, in all honesty. Because it's like, could Samsung have probably pushed it to go a little bit brighter? Probably. But I would rather them have something that's bright and is less reflective. Like the reflectiveness is what kills phones, in my opinion. Because you can have something super bright, but once the sun hits it in a certain angle, it's gonna be tough to see it. But definitely dope on that end. Oh, I see Delmon just came through. What up? What up? What up, man? Hope everything good with you, big homie. The S24 also got a couple of hardware changes. Glass on top is now completely flat, so no more curves, which in my opinion makes perfect sense. You got the S Pen, you want to write across the whole screen instead of kind of spilling over the side. So makes perfect sense to me. Other big hardware change, it now uses titanium, but it doesn't decrease the weight. The side rails are a matte texture, and that's kind of it for that. Other specs are, to be expected. 5,000 milliamp hour battery. You get 65% in 30 minutes. 45 watts is the max, or 15-watt wireless. No Qi 2, which I didn't expect Qi 2 just because when it was like announced, I'm sure they were already kind of like finalizing things up with this device. So I kind of figured that would be the case. I would kind of expect it on like fall phones, so like maybe like the Pixel Pro or not even Pixel Pro, but just the next like Pixel slab lineup. Like I would kind of maybe expect it on that something in the fall, or they could kind of pivot a bit. But the Ultra comes like out first thing in the year. That the OnePlus, all that stuff does. So I don't expect to see Cheat 2 until maybe like next year, in all honesty, for most of these phones. But cameras are most unchanged. 200 megapixel camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide, 12 megapixel front facer, 10 megapixel 3x, and then the only one that did change is the 10x is now a 5x. It's a higher megapixel count at 50, and the sensor size is actually larger too. The sensor size is larger, and the pixels, the each individual pixels are actually larger too as well. So should see some better low light stuff going on with that, but left to be seen. Left to be seen. I did see like some samples and stuff, like Mr. Mobile. He was popping up some samples between the S23 and even at like 10x, it still was holding its own. So far, it's honestly looking pretty good from some of the stuff that I've seen personally. That kind of natural titanium, like Apple's natural titanium, looks really dope. I like that. If I was to get one, I probably would get that or the gray, in all honesty. Yellow, I'm not a fan. Like I'm just not a fan of that. All variants will have 12 gigabytes of RAM. Dope. It should have been like that even last year because it used to be 12 gigabytes of RAM before, and then they decreased it to 8 for whatever reason. So good job bringing it back to what y'all had it at before. Good job with that. You can get 256, 512, 1 terabyte of storage, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, Android 14, One UI 6.1 on top. Supposedly, the animations are on another level that I will be curious to see because we've heard that before quite a few times. So I'd like to see what's up with that personally. They're good now. They're good, but they're not on the same level as everybody else's. If I'm being honest, but they're good. They are good now. But I want to see this whole 6.1. I want to see what the animations look like. Y'all know me. I'm a weirdo about that. I'm a weirdo. Oh, you're talking about using Rakuten with the cash back. I've done that, and it's dope. He said, I don't expect domestic brands to adopt Qi too. Why not? Why not? Why not? He said they give you the virtual RAM, the RAM expansion. Ah, that's hilarious. You can download more RAM. And on the software front, which is where most of the big changes are coming, AI is a huge focus. So they got some new AI features. The circle to search feature that is coming to Pixel 8 and 8 Pro. And I got a bone to pick with Google for a second with that too. But anyway, so Pixel 8, Pixel 8 Pro, and then the Galaxy S24 lineup are going to get this feature where whatever is like on your screen, you can press and hold the gesture nav bar, or if you use buttons, you can press and hold, and it'll bring up this new little search type thing, and you can circle and scribble over and highlight text and stuff, and it'll do a quick Google search or whatever for you right there without leaving the app. Really, really dope feature. I'll be curious to see like what are the requirements to devices that can have that feature? Because obviously everything coming out this year will have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. And I know a lot of the AI stuff is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 because a lot of the stuff that they're showing off, they showed off at the Snapdragon Insider Summit. So yeah, a lot of that stuff is Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 dependent. So kind of curious to see how many phones get that circle to search feature. But they have new AI features in Samsung Notes, the keyboard for messaging apps, the gallery app, and then the circle feature that I just talked about. Other big news, we got 7 years of security updates for the S24 series. Dope to see it. Everybody was talking trash. Oh, Google, is it even needed? Blah, blah, blah. Told y'all. Anytime somebody does something, everybody else has to answer. Samsung's like, look, we can't let Google outshine us. We got to also offer 7 years of updates. Boom. It's okay to criticize, man. It's okay to give praise and say, everybody needs to do this. It's okay. It's okay. Because we get better products, we get better stuff. So S24 Ultra comes at a higher cost, though. Samsung is raising the starting price to $1,299, $1,300, bro. I remember the S20, was it the S20 Ultra? Was like $1,300, bro. It's like, golly, bro, phones is getting crazy. Oh no, see, yeah, the S20 was 1,400. My bad, 1,400. But yo, $1,300, like, and I know it's only $100 more, but it just feels like that's so much money. Like I could put $200 more to that and get a OnePlus Open that folds. Like I'm not trying to say that this is a better phone than the S24 Ultra, but I don't know, man. 1,300 feels like it's a lot for a slab, but hey. But either way, during pre-orders though, Samsung is doubling storage as they always do. You can score an additional 50% or $50 off. I'm sorry, 50%, $50 off, and get up to 750 in trade and value. Best Buy is offering similar deals. For the colors, we got gray, black, violet, and yellow with 3 more: blue, green, and orange, exclusive to Samsung.com with a darker titanium rail. I don't think I saw those. Oh, these are pretty hot. I like the blue here. That kind of sky blue. That looks dope. I like that. With the gray S Pen, that looks hot. I like that a lot. But yeah, that's the S24 Ultra in a nutshell, man. And then I got some other articles that are like hitting like some smaller fine points that I kind of noticed that I'm kind of curious about. But hey Pat, what up, man? Hope everything is good with you, homie. Mim said, because domestic phones we pack in the phones with all the features. Xiaomi will probably be the first with Qi too. Oh, you said don't be packing a phone with all the features. I got you. He said same price as the Sony, and they don't even give you a cable in the box. That's a good that's a good point. It's a good point. It's a good point. But yeah, bone that I had to pick with Google real quick, man. So all right, man. I gotta get this off my chest. I cannot stand this whole like software locking behind chipsets, man. It really bugs me. Like the fact that this whole circle to whatever feature, right? Pixel 8, Pixel 8 Pro, but not the Pixel Fold, the most expensive phone in your lineup that's supposed to be the I'm yo, I can't even really rant on it because I've already talked about it, but just that really bothers me. Like, I want Magic Editor, I want the super res zoom, I want circle to search, I want those features too. Like, because I'm a type like I don't really want to buy another slab. Like, or I still have it, but like I have my Pixel Pro, I don't use it. I prefer foldables, so it just bugs me when you got software features being chipset locked, man. And it's like if you're gonna do that, like Google, if you're gonna do that, what I need you to do is either flip the releases, so make the Pixel Pro, the slab phone, come out in the summer, and then you drop the Fold in the fall. That way, you know, the Fold, which is your most expensive device, gets the newest chip with all the brand new features. Because the thing about the chip, I don't even care about the actual chip. Like, I don't care about the extra performance. I don't like. I'm not saying I don't need, but like, I don't care about the extra performance. The efficiency would be nice, but I could let that go. It's the software features that we don't get that fucking irks me. Like, that's the part that irks me. Because it's like, yo, I'm to the point where it's like, why do I buy the Fold? To just be able to multitask a little bit better? Like, I'm already putting up with worse cameras, which is to be expected. You know, it's a slab versus a foldable size that you can fit and all of that good stuff. I get it. I get it. I'm okay with the Pixel Fold's cameras. I'm fine with that. Like, they're close enough, but the software features, man, like, come on, dog. Nah, I'm not with that. I'm not with that. Like Google, like that's type of stuff that has people contemplating like, should I drop should I buy the Fold? Because it's always and it's not to say it's a chipset behind, but you always gonna know I'm about to buy this $1,800 phone, and there's gonna be dope features that are gonna come out with this brand new processor later this year that I will not have access to until next year. Do I want to live with that? Because like I can't picture them releasing any new features with the Pixel Fold 2 from like a googly feature standpoint that they won't put on the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro, because it's going to be running, if it comes out in the summer, it's going to be running Tensor 3, which is the same chipset. So I don't know, man. It just it irks me, dog. It irks me. 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 Jojo said, "Preach." Like anybody who has the Pixel Fold, just they feel my pain, and I love the phone. I love the phone. Like the Open is dope, but I flip flop back and forth so much between this and the Pixel Fold because I love both of these devices. But Google, god damn, you got to get it together with that ish, because I can't, bro. I can't be missing out on Magic Editor. Like the Pixel Fold is the perfect, it's the perfect device for that. Like you got this big open canvas to edit your photos, and Magic Editor, and doing everything and moving stuff. You can zoom into the picture easier because the screen's bigger. Like, rant over, man. I'm done. I'm done. Hawk said Google is doing those of us dirty. Yeah, exactly. 100%. 100%, man. Like Google, you ain't getting no passes from me, no fluff, no nothing, yo, because that's ridiculous. Brad said the circle to search is supposedly coming to Google Lens. Okay, but does that mean that I still have to open the Google Lens app or do Google Lens, or can I just press the little button like the S24 Ultra can do in the Pixel 8 Pro? Because if I can't press and hold the little nav bar button, I don't care to use it. Because the reason that this feature is so convenient to, well, not want to say convenient, but the reason why I feel like this would catch on so much better with normal consumers is because it's a gesture and you don't have to leave an app. Thought I muted the mic. I don't have to take a screenshot, then click another button to do the Google search. It's one gesture away, and it's a gesture that's just as easy as swiping up to go home. Just press and hold, circle what you have a question about, and boom. Like even for like little kids, like if there's a toy that my daughter sees while she's watching some ad, she can press and hold on the phone, circle the toy, and it'll bring her to the exact toy that she's looking at. Like this feature is dope for regular consumers too. But like I'm salty that they get it and we don't over here in Pixel Fold land. Like, oh man, it's killing me, dog. LaShawn said, I feel you. I messed up. We don't get the love. Yeah, man. Hey, he said we snapping on Pixel tomorrow. Yeah, man. We gotta let them know, dog. Because if we don't let them know, if we don't let them know, dog, it's gonna be one of those things that they will continue to do it. And it's not cool. It's not cool that your foldable that costs double. Like right now, for the price of a Pixel Fold, which $1,800, you can get almost two Pixel 8 Pros. Like you can buy a Pixel 8 Pro and a Pixel 8 for the price of a Pixel Fold. Why does the Pixel Fold not get Magic Editor? Like, no, just nah, man. Nah. Mem said, look at it this way. By the time those features get to the fold, they should be well optimized. And I mean, and that's a good point too, Mims. And I guess like that would be the silver lining of it, because we kind of don't have a choice but to deal with it because of the way that Google releases their foldable. But still, man, it feels nasty. Like it feels nasty. Like you're gonna let the device that costs double not have as many of the cool AI features that you're marketing. Like that doesn't feel good. As a Fold user, that doesn't feel good to me. Um, he said they market it this way, so you go out and buy it. If it's let me stop buying them, they will offer it to us, to other phones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel you. Hey, easy, easy. What up? What up? What up? Hope everything is good with you. Um, Jojo said, I love Pixel, but Pixel isn't loving me back right now. I know. Juan, what up, man? Hope everything is good with you, dude. He said it's on Google for partnering with Samsung for these. Oh, for those silicon. I don't think we can see better longevity, SaaS consistency, and features until they're on this better SoC fab. And no, and I don't disagree, dude. I don't disagree, Juan. But it's like, bro, I need that to happen ASAP because it's just one of those things where it's so, I won't say disheartening because it's just the phone at the end of the day. But it's just one of those things where it's just like the Fold would be like for something as cool as Magic Editor, the Fold would be such a perfect device for that. Like you're editing like I can't even get it out because of how I can tell I'm passionate about this. I've thought about this. It keeps me up at night. But yeah, like it's one of those things, man, where it really grinds my gears. It really grinds my gears because it's like the Fold would be such a perfect device for the Magic Editor. It's a bigger canvas, man. Like if I'm gonna edit photos on a phone, I want to do it on something that can unfold like into something bigger canvas, bigger screen. Ah, man, and I know a lot of that work is being done in the on their servers in the cloud anyway. So I don't know, man. I guess I get it. There has to be some hardware stuff there with Tensor 3, but it's just like just if possible, Google push everything to the fall. I'm not sure if they're trying to do the whole two releases that everybody else does to kind of stay relevant like throughout the year. And I'm fine with that, but maybe like flip around the releases or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the solution is because I feel like they're on a cycle too much for them to kind of flip the releases now. Like Fold in the summertime and slab in the fall. But it just feels really, really icky, man. Like I just dropped $1,800 on this device and I'm not going to get the brand new cool AI features that just came out on the $900 phone. Like, I just don't like that. Delvon said, Mr. Pixel hate that too, man. I wish I could only carry my Pixel Fold. Yeah, I mean, and when I do carry the Pixel Fold, dude, I do only carry the Pixel Fold. Like, I don't carry another phone with it or anything. Like, I'm pretty much on the one phone, and it's a foldable lifestyle now. Like at this point, like I'm good with it. And like I said, I love the Pixel Fold. Like, it is, in my opinion, like I won't say the best aspect ratio because that's going to be subjective depending on what you like, but it's the aspect ratio that really feels like a 2-in-1. Like, it is a nice mini compact Pixel phone when you have it closed, and it's a full-fledged two-handed horizontal tablet when you unfold it. Like, I don't know, man. I really like the Pixel Fold. I just really want Google to stop it with that stuff, yo. Seriously. If Samsung brings these AI features to older devices, then Google has no excuse not to bring to the fold in the Pixel 6 and 7. No, and I don't disagree with you. And I mean, they're talking about like some of them, but I don't know if it's like, because you got to remember, like the only thing that that they're working with Google on AI wise is the whole circle to search feature. Because when I first saw the feature, I saw it on a Galaxy and I didn't know anything about Pixel phones getting it. And like the way that the UI looked and the fact that it was searching through Google, I was like, why wouldn't Google put this on a Pixel? And then I saw, oh, this is really Google's kind of feature, and they're going to also launch it on Samsung's S24 devices as well. That made more sense to me because it didn't look like something Samsung would build. Like the UI, the animation for it, it doesn't look Samsung-y to me. It looks very pixelish. So I don't know. This was kind of weird, but like I said, man, I don't know, Brad. It's weird. Like, 'cause I mean, it seems like it's Google Lens, just a faster way to access it. Now I don't know if it's doing something more than that, but we'll obviously be able to tell once people get the feature rolled out or whatever. Umar said, I'm very jaded with Google software right now. Makes me not want to invest into Google's ecosystem. I mean, the thing for me though that I do love about the Google's ecosystem is that it's the most open, like it's the most open ecosystem of a product line. Like, there's nothing from the Pixel Watch, to my understanding, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. With the Pixel Watch and Pixel Watch 2, regardless of what Android device I, use it with, it's going to be the exact same experience. Pixel Buds Pro, I use them with my OnePlus Open, and it's the same exact experience as if I was using a Pixel. So the Pixel ecosystem, I'm typically more okay with people diving into head first because you can kind of pick and choose whatever Pixel devices you want to rock, and it plays nicely with everything else. Whereas like something like the Samsung ecosystem, I'm missing certain features I wouldn't use, but I am missing certain features because I have it paired with the OnePlus. So it's kind of the most open ecosystem out of all the ecosystems, if that makes sense. Plus, you got things like Google Home and controlling things like with Nest and stuff. Like all that stuff works pretty much the same on any Android phone. Like, only thing that's slightly different is with Pixel, when somebody rings like my doorbell, I get a live preview right from the at a glance area when you go to the lock screen on the Pixel. Whereas on other Android phones, it doesn't do that. You got to swipe down a notification. Um, Hey, what up, Mosley? Hope everything's good with you. Brad says Samsung has a magic editor. So if that trickles down, then the Fold should get it. So, but that's the thing, Brad. That's their magic editor. I don't think it's Google's magic editor being ported over to Samsung. I'm pretty sure it's Samsung's magic editor. I don't think their magic editor has anything to do with Google, dude. One said maybe Bradley Tensor is a funky core configuration in the Pixel Fold. Heat soaks a lot faster than the Pixel 7 Pro. Yeah. I hope it could come to Fold, but it might be the last to get intense AI features. That is a good point I didn't think about too, Juan. Because when you are doing like a lot of the AI stuff, I noticed that with the Pixel 8 Pro when I went to the Joe Bro concert. I was kind of like doing AI stuff and it was kind of heating up a little bit on me. So That's definitely a good point. Um, in the keynote, they said the Fold and Flip 5 and S23 series will get the AI software sometime this year. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that too. Yo, B Floyd, what up, homie? He said Google is licensing AI to Samsung. So B Floyd, you might know too. So the Magic Editor that Samsung is pushing on their devices, is that Samsung's implementation of Magic Editor, or is it Google's Magic Editor and they're making it available to Samsung's devices? That's what I'm kind of trying to get clarification on. Because the way I understood it is the only feature that Google was partnering with Samsung with was the whole search, circle search feature or whatever. But all the other AI features were all Samsung, I thought. You said it is Google's? Oh, wow, that's crazy. That makes me even more salty. Yeah, because if they're releasing features to Samsung, I mean, dang. I mean, obviously the Galaxy is probably running a way more powerful processor than Tensor 2, but still. He said, also Samsung's Magic Editor on device. I generally say everything that I've seen, Juan, it's not on device. It's not on device. Everything that I saw is not on device. It does the whole cloud because they mentioned needing an internet connection. So if it was on device, you wouldn't need an internet connection, to my understanding. So everything I've seen, that's not on device. The only things that were on device were the phone call AI thing with the whole voice translation, and what was the other two? There were three in total. I want to say one was like translate. Jojo might know. Um, he said it's Google's as it's using their servers. Ooh, that's kind of grimy. For I was just getting ready to get into this because I saw something, but I didn't read the article yet for it. I was gonna read it with y'all, but I saw that B Floyd. Um, Jojo said all the photo and messaging AI features are Google's. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. And that's what B Floyd said, which is why it'll cost next year. That's crazy. He says essentially a Nexus device. Yo, let's go ahead and get into that, man. Because I kind of want to, yeah. So this is what B Floyd is talking about. And I saw this article. But I wanted to wait to read it because I wanted to read it with y'all so we can kind of talk about it. Because this kind of has me a little iffy. It's like if you're gonna be marketing these brand new features and all of this stuff and going hard, because it's like when you really look at the phone, the biggest changes were these software AI features. So for them to be marketing them this heavily and you're only getting them free for 2 years, like that sounded a little weird, a little sketch to me. So, and I mean, one, I guess this is what it is. Like Samsung, a new era of mobile AI, brought to you by Google. So it's crazy, man. Samsung will be shooting themselves in the foot if they put a paywall up for the AI stuff. Seems pretty greedy, seeing how the phone is already 1,300. Yeah, yeah, Mosley, I agree. I agree. And the thing is how much would they charge you for this? Like, how much would you charge somebody to use these AI features? So let's see if we can get an answer, y'all. Because like I said, we gonna read this together. We're gonna read this together. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm thinking that the price increase, because remember, it's $100 price increase. It's $100 price increase already off the bat. So for that extra $100, what are at the end of 2025? What are you really getting in this upgrade? You're getting a little bit of titanium, a flat display, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. What else? Because everything else was and then the camera, the 5x telephoto. You're getting that, which is a good upgrade. So you're getting those four things. Is that worth an extra $100? I don't know. But Juan, good point. He said, honestly, like Google, we got a price increase following more support because we did get 7 years, and that is factored into that $100. That is factored into that $100. So good point. Good point. That is a good point. That is a good point. So I mean, how much would y'all pay for AI features? How much would y'all pay for AI features? Well, he said, unless the AI can do my job while I sleep, get that far. I'm done. But let's see if we can get some answers, yo. So, in a footnote on, actually, no, we can start from the top. AI is the big selling point of Samsung's new Galaxy S24 series, but the new, rather good suite of Galaxy AI features may eventually come with the cost the company has confirmed. In a footnote on Samsung's online listings for the S24, S24 Plus, and S24 Ultra, the company briefly notes that Galaxy AI features are only free for about 2 years. The footnote was highlighted on Adam J. Matlock, Tech Odyssey. Shout out to him. Samsung says Galaxy AI features will be provided for free until the end of 2025 on supported Galaxy devices. Different terms may apply for AI features provided by third parties. There's no word on how much these features might cost or if all features would require a subscription. Notably, most of Samsung's AI suite runs through the cloud. The translation features and some others work fully on device, but some of the more impressive demos like generative edit and transcription run through the cloud off of Google's Gemini models. That's what y'all were just saying. That's crazy. This detail leaked prior to Samsung's announcement, and in a poll we ran, over 70% of 9 to 5 Google readers said they never pay extra for AI features on their phone. Samsung's lack of clarity around this, however, feels reminiscent of a service that Google said would be paid as well, but still operates for free. When Google launched the Nest Hub second generation sleep sensing feature, it said it would require a subscription at a later date. No subscription exists. We'll update this article as Samsung offers more clarity on the matter. Yeah, that's crazy, yo. What would y'all pay for AI? What would y'all pay? What would y'all pay? We talked about that enough. What would y'all pay for AI? One said $0. A whole whopping $0. Oh man, that's crazy. B Floyd said nothing. Yeah, that's what most people are saying. Brad said Google will have a paywall for the advanced AI features that's launching soon on Pixel. I don't know. B Floyd said, I'm not into this generative AI. I want my device to do things for me. Okay. Mm. If it was part of Google One, good point, Jojo, which I already paid for, I'd be okay with it. I get that too, Jojo, because I already pay for Google One as well. Because it's worth it for me. Like having the extra storage for Google Photos. And like and that's the thing I like about like Google's ecosystem. Like it's not just like hardware things. Like pause. You get things like Google Photos, which connects to any Android device. Google Keep, which has a web presence and syncs between any Android device. Like it plays so well. Like I'm more so in Google's ecosystem when it comes to their services. Like I'll use Google services that aren't necessarily as good sometimes and like as feature rich just because of how it plays across devices. Like I'm one of those people. If you want to win me over with like a piece of hardware or service, make it work good with pretty much anything, right? I'll say for the most part, Galaxy Watch Pro 5, I'm totally fine with it. It's missing, two health things that I personally would never use because I don't do the health side of smartwatches or whatever. But most of it, I'll say like 95% of it is exactly the same experience. Works well with my OnePlus Open. I happen to like this watch. This is the phone I want to rock with the earbuds I want to rock, and so on and so forth, man. I like my software to work the same way. That's why I run Spotify. I love how it plays across all devices, no matter what platform it's on. That's the fastest way to win me over. Next way to win me over, make a foldable or tablet app. That's got to be the next thing. Mim said they got to pay me. They selling a product the consumer is pretty much built. That's true because we do train the AI and stuff like that when we get feedback. So that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, Hawks. Google Photos is on everything. Like even when I go to iPhone, I still use Google Photos to back up everything. Just because Google Photos is going to work with all the devices. So when I eventually go back to Android, all my photos that I took are still going to be there. Yep. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh my God, mostly I ain't even putting that comment up, dog. I'm leaving that down. Oh man, you wild for that one. He said, "Agreed, JoJo. Give it to us with Google One." Yeah. He said, "I want the messages versus of call screening." Yo, Latrell, what up, man? Hope everything good with you, homie. The only AI I'm paying for are the answer fives. I'm done with you, dog. That's a good pair right there. I still like the original questions the best though, personally. I don't know. It's just something about those. But the DMX, I'm not sure if they were the fives, but the DMX answers that dropped, I'm not sure what number they are. I don't know Iverson's shoes, like I know Jay's, but whatever the DMX joints were, those was absolute fire. I always wanted a pair and never got a pair. Sorry, I need to see if my Bulls won. Bulls won. We won by 6. See, I have this whole ritual. When the Bulls are playing game day, y'all already see I gotta rock a Bulls jersey. Don't worry, I have 2 of these, so I do rotate them out when I wash. So I have 2. So I got my Bulls jersey, and I can only drink my tea because I'm not a coffee drinker anymore. I'm a tea drinker. I have to drink my tea out of my Chicago Bulls mug. This is my game day ritual, and every time we have good luck. We have good luck. What's crazy with the Gen AI is that it can help with the current AI stuff, but they are pushing AI art and yeah, that's true too. And that's kind of how I see it. Like, I feel like AI can help like with normal everyday stuff. Like, in all honesty, out of all the AI stuff that they showed off, the thing that I care the most about is that circle to search feature. Like, that's like people don't understand how dope of a feature it is if it really can pull like next to anything. Like that would be so convenient, yo. Like if somebody's wearing a specific watch, like a brand of watch or something, like a specific Rolex, it's supposed to be able to pull exactly that watch, exactly those shoes, exactly that jacket, exactly that jersey. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at it for stuff like that. Like that car. Oh, what kind of car is that? Snap a picture. Boom. Or not even snap a picture. Just do the little button in the viewfinder and you can circle it in the viewfinder. Like that feature is so dope, man. And that's another reason why I'm bummed out that none of my phones are gonna have it. Like I would actually see myself using that feature 100%. Like I would see myself using that 100%. They're gonna bump the price of Google One and force y'all to make a choice, like how they did with YouTube Red and Premium. Yo, stop putting that bad juju out there, bro. Stop putting that bad juju out there. I did see that. I did see that one. I did. I did. I did. I did. Um, Last time I was in your stream, you made me lose my camera. Now I'm playing. Yo, I didn't make you lose anything. I was like, bro, go find it. Go find it. He said, I'm tired of Chicago when it comes to any sports. Bro, that's because you stay like stupid close to Chicago. I'm all the way in Florida, man. I've always been a Chicago Bulls fan. Like at first I was a Magic fan, like growing up. And soon as D Rose hit the league, I was a Chicago Bulls fan. So fairly new, fairly new. I wasn't a Jordan's era Chicago Bulls fan. I wasn't. I have to admit. Come on, what is my mouse doing, dude? My mouse doesn't want to work. Why doesn't it want to work? Okay. So, yeah, that sucks. Hold on, y'all. I got to swap my port. Is this working? No, it's not working. Hold on. I'll be right back. Yo, I've been having issues with my MX Logitech series, man. So I don't know why. It just randomly disconnected on me. Let me make sure y'all can still hear me. Y'all can hear me. Um, like lately it's been like just randomly disconnecting. Like it just disconnected on me. But as soon as I plugged in the little dongle, because you have the little dongle, but I use the dongle on my work PC, and then I use device 2 setting for my personal, and then I use device 3 for the laptop when I play on the TV. And for some reason, it just dropped connection and it was flashing as if it was trying to pair. As soon as I plugged in the little dongle, it started working again. And it was in the same slot. Like, I don't know, man. Irritating me. And I broke a key, my 3 key, and I'm pissed off about it because I love this keyboard and mouse. Okay, cool. You found it. That's what's up, homie. Happy that you found it. Google, stop trying to listen to my conversation. Michelle said, did somebody say Rolex? Yo, I remember that whole beat, like that whole not beef, but like whole conversation dispute. Like I totally got where LB was coming from, dog. But like I said, some of us just aren't watch people, and that should be okay. Like I didn't start wearing watches until smartwatches were a thing. Like I was the first watch I ever remember owning and wearing daily was the Pebble. That was the very first watch I wore on the daily was the Pebble. Because I've never been a watch guy. Like for me, it's like I would rather pull out my phone and check the time because I could check notifications or whatever. But I was never like a traditional watch guy, like ever. But yeah. So me, I personally picked the smartwatch, or what I really said was, give me the Rolex, I'll sell it, buy the smartwatch I want, and then bank the rest of the money. Yeah, Chicago do be stressing me out too, Brad. They do. They do. Mm. Yeah, man, we kind of in that weird middle area right now where we just can't like we not doing bad enough to get like, good stock in the lottery, but we're not doing good enough to really go anywhere either. So it's like we just stuck in like this basketball purgatory, man. Like I said, it's literally the basketball gods getting us back for Jordan, man. Because Jordan came in. Let's think about it. Every like major run we had was ended by an injury. Like we never got beat and just straight up get beat. Like we always got injured. Always got injured. Rose got injured. Noah got injured. Luol Deng kept getting injured. Boozer was getting injured. Like everybody was hurt. Everybody in Chicago stayed hurt. Everybody in Chicago stay hurt. We can't keep players healthy. Like our development staff must be trash, bro, because we cannot keep players healthy to save our lives, man. We just got a good assistant shooting coach. Like the shooting coach for the team is pretty good. Like he's been working with Kobe on his shot, and you can see Kobe's shot. Like he's starting to really blossom. But dude, our health team sucks because our players stay injured. He said he a Bucks fan now. I mean, I'm not mad with it. I kind of hope Lillard do get a ring, dog. I really hope. I really hope. I was rooting for who? We talking about Latrell. Oh, you talking about Latrell? You talking about Latrell? I mean, have you seen the Timberwolves, homie? Timberwolves is snapping right now. Timberwolves is beast mode. They like number 1 or number 2 in the West right now. I want to say I want to say Timberwolves is number 2. Yeah, he was. He was. He was. And I'm like, LB, like you going way too hard with this dog. It's okay. It's okay. Said I rock with Amazon Prime photos. It's the same cost as Google One and oh, okay. Nice, nice. He said, "Y'all, man, we was good in the Rose era. If it wasn't for Rose getting hurt, bro, that was a championship. Like the only person in our path, in our obstacle way, dog, was LeBron James. If we ever cleared LeBron, we were gonna win a championship. I promise you. The first year that Derrick Rose got hurt, that was our year. 100% that was our year. We already were up what 2-0 on the Miami Heat that year. Whatever year we were up 2-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals with the Heat. That's the year we absolutely 100%. If we would have passed LeBron, we would have won. We would have won, bro. We would have won. Bro, you gonna stop talking trash about Noah, dog. Noah is one of the best big men. I'm not gonna say best big man of all time. He probably not even top 20, top 30 big men, but Noah had heart, and he had hustle, and he had grit, dog. And straight up, like, don't be talking trash about Joakim Noah. Um, Oh, if y'all here for the tech, man, we kind of like wrapping up. I went a little bit over because I was kind of late. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. We just kind of chit chatting and Paul Lane and wrapping up. So real quick, if you're heading out, don't forget to catch Juan and TK best of our week later on tonight at 11 p.m. And you got LaShawn doing his thing tomorrow, open mic night, doing his thing, same time that mine starts, 9 o'clock, but he's usually on time, unlike myself. So go and show that man some love too. But like I said, I'm just kind of wrapping it up. So we just spitball and just trying to get through these last little bit of comments. Two in the league, record wise anyway. Power rankings has OKC overs. I mean, I could see OKC giving y'all trouble though with the Timberwolves because it's like everywhere that y'all are strong in, they're also strong in. Like everywhere that y'all are strong in, they're also strong in. But I would say I think in that matchup, because you have who's OKC have in the post? OKC starting lineup. Yeah, because Chet plays power forward. He doesn't play center. I don't want to see the roster. I want to see the starting lineup. Good grief. Boy, I was about to say they got Chet lined up as a. Is it Isaiah Joe? They're starting center? Because I feel like Gobert could kind of shut down. I ain't gonna say shut down Chet, but he gonna stop Chet for sure. He gonna stop Chet for sure, dog. Like Chet not eating that good on Gobert like that, bro. Gobert too physical. Chet he's still kind of skinny. You could tell he probably put on a little bit of strength, but he's still kind of skinny. So I kind of feel like Gobert put them hands to him, dog. He said the worst part is because I'm in Wisconsin, people automatically assume I'm a Green Bay fan. Everybody got Green Bay hats around here. I mean, that's kind of how it was for me with the Heat. Like when the Heat won their championship, I was here. I was in Florida. And I was like, nah, I'm a Bulls fan. And I tell people where I'm from, and they even more confused because they're like, wait, how you from Philly and you not a Sixers fan? And Sixers is actually good. I'm like, Sixers is cool. Like I don't mind going to a Sixers game. I don't actually mind going to really any game, as long as it's a good game. But yeah, like Sixers is cool. They hooping right now. Tyrese Maxey is balling, and I'm happy to see it. They had to get James Harden up out of there because Harden wasn't good in their cycle, man. Their ball movement has been way better. They've been playing way faster. Yeah, I'm with that. He said one team I've been eyeing a lot is the Lakers. Lakers is always weird though. Lakers always kind of trickle through the season. They might have a couple of win streaks, some losing streaks, some drama, all that other bull crap, but playoff time, they typically do good. And I mean, just last year, they was Western Conference finals, bruh. So yeah, Lakers is gonna Laker. LeBron's gonna LeBron, bro. He's still one of the best in the league for sure, 100%. So LeBron's gonna LeBron. He said, "Yeah, that was the year, but when Rose went down, we 100%. I mean, bro, when you're like, think about it. That's got to be like the biggest roller coaster, like punch to the gut situation, because you literally go from contender. Everybody's looking at y'all like y'all are seriously about to win a championship. Because I forgot who came out of the West that year, but I remember being like, if we would have played them, we would have beat them. Like, I don't remember who it was, but they weren't. That was one of the years I think that he actually won or whatever. I don't think it was. Who was it? Was it Dallas? I don't know if it was Dallas one of them years, but we were up 2-0, and it's like the Bulls go from being like favorites coming out of the East to your star player goes down, done, rest of the season. And this is like y'all year. Like I think we ended with like second or first in the league record wise. Like, yeah, bro, it hurts, man. It still hurts my soul, dog. It still hurts my soul. Still hurts my soul. And I can't stand our front office, man. Like, I get it, like things take time, but we're just sitting in basketball purgatory. Like, I'm not saying we got to come out and win a championship this season or next season, but I at least want to be competitive, dude. It's like, man, it's like you can always tell because when we play against sorry teams, all right, we doing our thing. We see flashes of greatness, but as soon as we play a contender, like when we played the Cavs, bruh, we down 15, almost 20 points third quarter. Come on, bro. Like, good God. Just annoying, man. I can't. I can't. He said a lot of good teams coming out. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Ignorant, let's go. He said they ain't got no big worth mentioning. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because Goldberg gonna eat, dog. Goldberg gonna eat. Like that's the thing I do like about him. Like he gonna eat, dog. What you mean I didn't trust the process? You talking about Embiid? Bro, don't be talking about Gobert like that, dog. Look, LaShawn, who do y'all have? Because no matter how good you think your Mavs are, y'all can't keep both y'all star players on the floor. Because either Kyrie injured or Luka injured. Which I think Luka's the one injured right now. Like y'all never on the floor together, dog. So I don't want to hear it. Just stop it. Your Mavs is in purgatory too. Y'all just a little bit better than us. Y'all ain't much better than us though. He said no LeBron. Man, you gotta give LeBron his respect though. Like Buddy is legit old as I don't know what, and he's still dropping. He's still averaging almost a triple. No, is LeBron averaging a triple double? Is LeBron averaging? I mean, not a triple double, a double double. I'm tripping. I can't even spell average. Averaging a double double. Like, what is his? Oh my god, this is so dumb. Average stats. Let's see. LeBron James, ESPN. So LeBron, close to it, bro. 24, 7, and 7, dog. 24, 7, and 7. Like LeBron hooping, dog. Like I get it. People don't like him, and I understand. Like, do your thing. But yeah, nah. Chester County, Hawks. Chester County. Northerners don't really support their home teams like you think they would. True, true. That's true. They traitors, Hawks. Yup, yup. We are. We are. We are. I don't know if they just played. They might be playing now. I know they typically play later because they're on the West Coast. No, no, no. They didn't play tonight. They didn't play tonight. Oh yeah, Clippers and Lakers. The Mavericks are winning the ship. You crazy. You crazy. You said LeBron got to retire. Why, Latrell? This dude is averaging damn near a triple double. What he got to retire, bruh? How many players in the NBA is averaging 24, 7, and 7 right now, dog? Come on, son. Like, nah, bruh, nah. Like, if I mean, it's like, what does he have to be doing right now? Like, what does LeBron have to be doing right now, stat wise? Like, my dog is averaging. I ain't gonna say my dog because I don't really care about LeBron like that. But homeboy is averaging damn near a triple double, dog. Like, ain't barely any players, definitely no players that's close to his age averaging a triple double. You know what I'm saying? He said Tatum, Brown, Porzingis, Drew Holiday, White, Hartford on the bench. See, but the thing is, y'all gotta find it. I thought Celtics would have found it by now. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all have a squad. Y'all have a squad. Y'all have a squad. I will say that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Drew has been a weird pickup for y'all. Drew Holiday hasn't shown out like I expected him to. Like he hasn't found that chemistry. Like he hasn't figured out his role yet. And Drew Holiday, he was supposed to come in and shut it down, man. No, Celtics are good. They're 100% good, but I don't know, man. I've been a little bit disappointed with Drew Holiday though. A little bit, a little bit. But y'all definitely contenders. 100% contenders. 100%. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all take it this year. And I think this year, if Tatum got it, I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that. Like Tatum, I think he did enough where it's time, young fella. It's time to get that first one. But he gotta earn it though. He gotta earn it. See, my mouse and thing just did it again. He said he too old. He don't need to pull a Michael Jordan. Like he don't need to. His longevity outlasts Jordan's though. Like his longevity outlasting Jordan, dog. Like I don't think we'll ever see another player longevity wise that is doing what LeBron is doing right now, bruh. This man is 39, averaging damn near a triple freaking double, bro. That is insane. Like, you know how hard it is to average a triple double in the NBA? Like, yo, that's crazy. I'm just saying. He said it's never been a stats with LeBron. People have been accusing him of stat chasing. I don't know, man. Like, I don't watch as many Laker games as I used to because they just come on too late. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he doing what he doing. I don't think LeBron is the reason that the Lakers haven't quite figured it out yet. To be honest, though. I don't. But the Lakers have always looked washy, and then come playoff time, they figure it out. They always do that. They always do that. Celtics gonna get beat by the Heat. They did last year. But nah, I don't see that happening this year, though. But the thing about the Heat, though, I can't say that because the Heat always look terrible going into the playoffs. And for some reason, Jimmy Butler just turned into a god in the playoffs. Like how they say playoff basketball like elevates, Jimmy Butler turns the hell up when it comes to the playoffs, yo. Turns up, bro. Hey, Sep Dog with a $10 holla, man. What up? What up? He said, can someone stop the Celtics and Knicks, please? We need a win in Charlotte. Great stream as always. Ike, aka Tech Dad. I don't know about the Tech Dad, but appreciate you, dog, for the $10 holla, dog. Y'all do need a win, but y'all got LaMelo back. LaMelo and Miles Bridges is pretty fire, though. It's pretty fire. Why is it pulling up that one? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Can we not do this? Okay. When did Jordan retire again? Which time? The first time or the second time? He retired twice technically. Said, we treat Charlotte like we do the Spurs. See, bro, but the thing is, the Spurs give them some years to develop. Spurs is all right. Mark my words. Spurs in 3 years. What at least contending for Western Conference Finals, 3 to 4 years. You got Pop, you got Victor, and they got a lot of good talent. They're all just young. They need a vet. They need a vet. They need a vet is what they need. They need a vet. They need a vet. Heat turning on the playoffs, but I doubt he can carry the squad for this year. But gotta respect Butler. He was yeah. That's the thing, dude. Like. He did it. He did it last year, but I don't see him doing that this year though, because I feel like they still had some other pieces that they don't have this season. They traded 2 of them. They traded the one guy. They traded the one guy to the Lakers, the guy with the braids, and then they traded somebody else. No. He's still there, but the other guy who showed up big for him, they traded him to the Lakers, and he ain't really doing nothing with the Lakers. But they traded him, and they should have kept that squad together, in my opinion. They shouldn't have did no trades. Just got all their pieces back because Tyler Hero's pretty good too. And that's what I'm saying, Mims. They didn't even have Hero. And Hero can hoop, bruh. He could hoop. He could hoop. We're gonna run for about 2 more minutes here, y'all. Then we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I'm gonna give some extra time, because we talking sports. Um, he said Butler activates during the playoffs like LeBron. True, true, true. True, true, true. Hey, Red Man. He do look like Red Man. That's funny. That's funny. Trade Jimmy. They ain't trading Jimmy. Bruh, stop it, Latrell. You throwing up like non-realistic like scenarios. Jimmy Butler is not going to Milwaukee. Like, not in no way, shape, or form. Like, I feel like it's like Giannis and Lillard already feel like a bit too much star power, in my opinion, for Milwaukee. They already feel like enough star power, and they have a lot of nice solid pieces too. Like Milwaukee, like yeah, I feel like Milwaukee, y'all have everything y'all need to win a title again. Um, I just think Middleton really has to show up. And Middleton right now, man, he's going through like a slump. Like he's going through a really bad slump. But y'all have everything that y'all need. Like everything that y'all need, y'all have it. Y'all have it. Y'all have it. Jimmy Butler, yeah, 100%. Like he matches Heat culture perfectly. Like them dudes are straight dogs, bruh. Like they don't care. They come in to win every night, and I love it. Like Heat culture is dope. Like for sure. They got Kevin Love doing a little work again. He might still be a problem. Now I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because the Heat always do turn up to another level in the playoffs. So we'll see. The Bucks better not trade for no Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves, I think, is solid, but I don't know, man. I'm still wondering if he's another Linsanity all over again. Like, cause I don't know, man. Like Austin Reeves, I was a fan. Like he was doing his thing in the playoffs, but he hasn't really done a whole lot this season, man. And I expected him to come back better because he went and played in the Olympics and got, a lot more time with some other coaches, some other players, and developed a little bit more playing at that high level. So I kind of expected him to show up a lot more than what he doing. Man, stop trying to send trash players to us, bro. We don't need that. Like we trying to figure out our garbage. Like, cause I don't care. Like, I'm wearing the Zach LaVine jersey right now, and we should not have signed him to no super max. Like, honestly, like I don't think he's lived up to his super max at all. Like, not even including the injury, just in general, I don't feel like Zach LaVine has lived up to his super max contract at all. At all. But with that, ladies and gents, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one on up before the trail tries to give us any more trash players, because my Bulls already just trying to see the daggone playing tournament. But let's go ahead and wrap it up, man. As always, y'all, appreciate y'all for coming through. He said that dunk contest got my man paid. Facts. That was pretty funny. But anyway, appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Showing love and support as always. This is Ike's Tech Talk. I'll catch you all in the next live stream. Peace.